What's up? So it's EP, but let's do that one first. For some reason, just some bands get covered up, I would say, and lost into the industry nowadays, and how it gets played, and this is one of the bands. I'm not going to talk too much, so let's just get right into the reaction. When I Was Young, track 1. Definitely the latest thing I heard from Blink-182 so far. Got some kind of like church organ type thing. Nice build up. I like the drums and how it's used. I really like the vocal take on here. This is a strong vocal performance. This reminds me a bit more of Self-Titled than the first half of Enema State, for sure. There's a difference. Really cool chord change. The drums and the vocals are a bit louder in the mix for this song. Guitar's a little bit more in the back. Very energetic mix. Really cool synth sounds. It's a really cool arpeggiating synth thing. Worst. Where I can't make out exactly what he's saying, but I kind of did. It was a really good song. Good opening track, a lot of energy interjected into the track. It was interesting how the drums and the vocals were really high in the mix, and I would say the guitars were actually less than what I'm used to from this band. It's a very, very with the mix, if you know what I mean. It feels like there's a lot of higher pitched stuff going on. It kind of created that lively, bright feeling. The song in general was really cool. I like that one a lot, and yeah, that was really good. Definitely, this is more towards the Blink-182 side I like. So this is really cool. Dogs Eating Dogs, self-titled track on here. Already at track 2. Very, 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 very similar like to the last one. Just 1 second longer. That's kind of funny. Some decent plays still. We're at 8.6 million. Approx. 8.7 more. Also, the bass might be a little lower too. Cool. There's that one. Cool. They're both singing on here. This is a cool song. Very original. Ooh, cool. Cool effect on the guitars. This branches out for what I've heard of Blink-182. Oh, okay. It's a cool instrumental part with the guitar and drums and bass. I think bass here. It's very light in the back. Definitely like this a lot. This is cool. Nice. It's like they have a tremolo effect when they got that guitar. Lighter one. Nice track. Both tracks been really good. This might be my favorite out of the two so far, but both are like really good. Different for Blink-182. It's very different. This is really, really cool though. Definitely out of the discography of what I've done, this is one of my top 10 songs I've heard from them so far, from any branch, anything Blink-182, Tom DeLonge, or Mark Office related, like in general. That was a really good track. It was different for what they did. I don't know if you could tell, but it's a different style of the genre they're going for here, and they branched out with it. That's really cool. I would love to see if that album keeps up that of just being a little wider with this genre type thing, because I felt like that kind of had the Blink-182 vibes, but it really branched out to something different. It was very different. I like that. But the chorus, that was an awesome chorus. Dogs eating dogs, and I thought that was really cool. Disasters track 3. It's been a really good album so far. Seems like a high-paced track. Oh, nice. Good details with the snare. That was a weird... Yeah. It's almost like this isn't Blink-182 anymore. It's very different. There's the guitar. Definitely doubled vocal effect on this. Oh. Interesting. Both singing on this again, right? Nice note. Ooh. Almost wish he resolved in that chord. Still was pretty nice. Definitely some different. Still pretty branching out there. I'm wearing earphones, so the bass might not be coming through as much. But still, I thought it was a little undermixed in the first two tracks. Nice vocals right here. It's a really good track again. Okay, you're back to the kind of intro stuff. Cool vocal effects in the back. Love this. It's really tough to pick up the lyrics, but I do hear some of them, and I like some of these messages that are going for it. Nice track. I thought that was one of the coolest vocal passages I've heard from them, because it just really had a lot of it was a lot of motion going through it. The way it went up and down, it was really crafted well, and he sang it really well. I really think it's a really strong track too. This is only 5 tracks. Like, this is gonna be a packed, really packed soundscape here. And it's the last thing that they've done, according to some people I've heard. So that adds something to this for sure, I would think as well. No offense to Enema State, but I like this more so far. Just because it's more, I feel like it's more genuine emotion to stuff like this. Versus Enema State, which has still some tracks that are going to be very emotive, but I felt like some tracks were more done differently. Not going to go too much in detail on that, but I still like the sound of Enema State. I would pick this over it most days. So then again, my taste could change, but I really think this is strong. Boxing Day, I believe that's in Canada. Where they accelerate. I have no clue why it's called that. Good amount of plays, almost 10 million for this album or EP. Okay, acoustic. You have the guitar staying, and you have a lower guitar. Very low guitar, I think. Having the bass notes. Just so different. It's a nice acoustic syncopation with the strumming style. Really beautiful production. There we go again. I love the duo on this, with the vocals. They're both going at it on the songs. Nice. You got your drum on the left and the guitar, high cymbal on the right mostly. Nice. Harmony. I like this song. Nice. Cool lyrics. I like the lyrics and the message that's going forward. Very sad. But it has some brightness to it as well. Sounds like a piano. But it may not be. That's a piano, it has to be. Swept beneath the wave of your goodbye. Interesting. Interesting way leading back to it. I wasn't expecting that drum fill. Love the guitar syncopated rhythm here. Ooh, a little. I kind of like how one of the notes was a little.
We're still trapped on Earth.
No. It was like kind of out of tune. It was actually a little sharp, which obviously is going to happen with acoustic guitars. So acoustic guitars, man, talk about their tuning but you know, it was really cool. I think I liked that actually about it. Strong song. That was Ash. The album has kept up a really good flow, and wow, very impressed. I didn't go into here thinking it was going to be this good because I think somebody actually said that this may not have been a good way to represent Blink-182. I mean, it may not be like the way they sounded early on in their early careers, but at the same time, this is like, I look at it like a new chapter, and that's kind of what you have to do with some bands. A good band that I know did that was Linkin Park. After, I don't know when it exactly started, it kind of morphed into it because, but just comparing like their last two albums that they released between their early days, you kind of have to separate both and understand, make sure it's, understand that, you know, it's a new chapter for the band, and this is their later sound. It may not represent the earlier stuff, but musically this is really good, and that's the most important thing. I get it if you don't like this type of music, but I mean, this is really good music still. I love this a lot. This is amazing recommendation from Blink Video Edits. Thank you so much. Like, this has been amazing. And like, the most played song is Last Pretty Little Girl, which has 14.5 million approximately. I'm just gonna go into it. Longest song in the album. Most played song in the album. Good lyrics. Fine. Like the tone. Okay, where are they gonna go? Good change. Okay. A lot of style in that chorus. I was like, okay, this is a solid chorus, and then it expanded towards the end, and it was a really awesome chorus. The nice, really nice drums there. Good chord change in the second half of the chorus. The verse was really good. A lot of style and flair in certain parts of this piece and album in general. Nice note. This is a really good piece. Love the snare. With the energy. Who is this? Who is in this, by the way? My pride is more than all that I own, so I gotta give it away. And some of the times I'm all the way wrong, but can't you see past me and see bite my tongue? Cause I know that me and you is just only right. The one. Who was that? Somebody let me know. I have no clue. Maybe it's somebody else in the band scene, or a feature. Maybe a feature. Pretty cool interjection. Good choice of harmony for this piece. Ooh, nice feedback there. Kind of feedback. And you got a snippet of all the small things, of course. So I got a complaint about this right off the bat. It's only 5 tracks, and it was so good. I get it, it's an EP, but your final project, and it's a really good 5-track. I guess still, you know, I'd rather have 5 really good tracks than like 9 okay or mediocre tracks. Some good, some bad. It's a tight knit group of songs that really work together, and I think they tell a story just from what I heard. Definitely not getting the whole gist of what's going on, but I definitely picked up some things, and it seems like it's telling a story altogether. Strong EP, very, 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 very strong EP. I thought the first track was really good, and then the 4 tracks that followed were at least just as good as that track. So, yeah, amazing first, amazing choice. Yeah, this is this is a really good taste in music here. I enjoyed this a lot. This is the Blink I like. This is the Blink-182 I like, and that's why Angels and Airwaves have been awesome. I Empire. Hopefully, I can do that tomorrow or the following day because it's I Empire. I pushed it off so long, and yet it was like something that I was like, this is going to happen, and I pushed it off and I pushed it off. But it will. And I Empire will be soon. But this is a good EP. The last stuff that Tom and Mark created together, and it's very, very sad the Blink-182 lineup when all that happened. But, you know, I hear a lot of influence from Tom's sound. And this remind me more of an Angels and Airwaves mixing in with Blink-182 here. And I think that's what I'm getting from the sound. But I hear the mix, and I really like the combination. This was really done well. EPs aren't albums yet. I'm going to just do it as an album, but it doesn't take away from it. But let's do it. So 5 tracks, all were really good. Would I come back to this album? Of course, there's no question I would come back to this. Definitely. I'm gonna give this album a 9.5, the highest score I got to give. The only reason that it's high up there because you're only judging 5 songs. They killed 5 songs, so I can't really punish because there's 5 songs. But this and We Don't Need a Whisper are 2 strong projects. They're my favorites from the band, and I also like Self-Taught a lot, but this and that was my favorite project so far. Boxcar Racer's a really strong project too, though. I need to finish that up. Yeah, this was an amazing, amazing EP. Very surprised. Have a good day.